I was only a server bringing coffee to a silent billionaire, but when it splashed on his cuff, I spotted something that stopped my heart, a tattoo identical to my mother's. Can you imagine finding your long-lost father in the most public, gut-wrenching way possible, only for the discovery to rip open a 3-decade-old wound of betrayal and unleash a storm of greed and resentment you never saw coming? This isn't just a story about me. It's about how one spilled coffee changed everything. It still feels like yesterday, even though so much has happened. I'm Tristan Ward, 32, just a regular waiter at a little cafe called Harbor Light, right by the Seattle Harbor. My life was simple, you know? Wake up early, brew coffee, serve customers, then head home to my mom. My mom, Renee, she was my entire world. She raised me alone, her hands tough and calloused from years of laundry work. I never really asked about my dad. She always said he left when I was little, and I just accepted it. But sometimes, I'd catch her tracing the 2 interlocking rings tattooed on her wrist, a faded symbol of a broken promise, and I'd wonder if her life had once held something more beautiful. That morning, the Seattle sky was its usual gray, a light drizzle making the streets glisten. The cafe was bustling, full of laughter and the rich, comforting scent of roasted coffee. I was just wiping down the counter, making sure every cup was spotless, when the door chime jingled. In walked Leonard Baxter, right on time, as always. He was our most regular customer, always taking the corner table overlooking Elliott Bay, ordering a black coffee, no sugar, nothing else. He'd just sit there, gazing at the sea like he was pondering the entire world. Who in Seattle didn't know Leonard Baxter? He was a legend, the owner of Baxter Arms, a massive empire in defense and energy. The press called him the man of steel, cold, reserved, rarely smiling, never one for small talk. He was probably 70, with snow-white hair and a face etched deep with decades of power. He wore these sharp black suits, but always seemed lonely, like even his vast world couldn't fill a void inside him. I often wondered why a man that rich chose our tiny cafe over some fancy place. Maybe for the quiet. Or maybe for our bitter, hand-brewed coffee. Either way, I always served him carefully, never daring to pry, just a simple nod. That day, I brewed his coffee just right, medium roast Ethiopian beans, pouring the hot water slowly to savor the flavor. The cup was steaming, wisps of vapor rising. I carried the tray through the packed room, weaving through the narrow aisles, thinking it would be just another ordinary day. But then it happened. A tall, burly customer, rushing to pay, bumped hard into me. The tray tilted wildly, full story on the channel. Link below. Click now and watch what happened next.